Hello. In my tireless endeavour to push students' grades northwards, I'm going to help you to see a number of ways that you can explain or interpret this line from Shakespeare's blood-blanketed tragedy, Macbeth. Now, the examiner's mark scheme, the thing that he's judging you against, says that the top band responses, the level 8s and 9s, will reveal a perceptive understanding of the play. That's his wording, perceptive. Now, frankly, nothing screams perceptive with more vigour than you laying on multiple meanings for one fun-sized piddly bit of evidence. To kick off, we're just going to consider the basic meaning of this line. Before we start worrying about how Shakespeare crafted it, how he shaped the line of dialogue using language and structure. Look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent under it. This line basically translates as, look honest to mask your inner evil. Fake or feign decency in order to conceal your dark intentions. I mean, if you're swanking about the place with a sick smirk and a mwahaha playing on your lips, people are going to get suspicious. The only way the Macbeths are going to get away with regicide, with butchering Duncan under their own roof, is by maintaining this air or aura of innocence. Let's dig down now into how Shakespeare's word choices help to convey his meaning. Serpents are snakes, predatory animals. Perhaps this alludes to the threatening nature of the Macbeths. But I think more interestingly, serpents carry a religious connotation that would certainly have resonated with the Jacobean audience of the early 1600s. In the Bible, it says that the serpent was the devil, or an agent of the devil, tempting Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. So serpents carry this weight of evil associations, connotations that really operate to reinforce how monstrous the Macbeth's plans to kill Duncan truly are. To develop our interpretation to level 9 specifications, we're just going to get a sense now of the line's tone. In other words, we're still just rooting around in the way Shakespeare uses language and structure. Look at that first word, look. That's a verb. That means that Lady Macbeth is given a command or an order here. Look like the innocent flower. In fact, if you want to be all level 9 Larry about it, you can call this an imperative sentence. Well, what does this bring to the party? Well, as you might have guessed, it is highlighting Lady Macbeth's power over her husband at this early stage in the play. She's taking charge, showing her power over him by getting him to behave the way she wants. And of course, we can contextualise this line. It is inverting fixed or traditional gender roles. Here we see the woman being dominant over the man. That's bucking the chain of being, defying those fixed gender roles of 17th century England. So, bottom line, to put it on a bumper sticker, as my old dad would say, this line makes Lady Macbeth look strong and Macbeth look weaker than a wet tissue. Our final comment on tone here springs from looking at letter sounds. Look the innocent flower, but be the serpent under it. Now you could look at the f and s sounds there, creating a harsh tone, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go the other way and focus on those softer sounds, the l and the softer articulation of the s. Because one way of reading this line is that those soft sounds serve to soothe Macbeth, who is, if you recall, wigging out big time, panicking before the murder. Lady Macbeth, she knows how flaky her husband is at this stage of proceedings. He's got guilt and shame wreaking havoc in his head. So she's like a horse whisperer, calming him down, offering him reassurance, soothing him. And these soft L and S words aid the delivery of that reassuring message. Alors, nous sommes finis, as they say en France. We're done here, folks. We've taken a key line from the play, we've clarified its meaning, and then we've given it the level 9 treatment. Perceptive analysis of those letter sounds, the serpent connotations, all that whoop-de-doop. I'll leave you now with 2 model paragraphs. The first one analyses the language and structure of this line as if I was responding to a Part A close reading question. The second paragraph, I'm going to take that innocent flower quotation and use it to address a Part B style question, the one that gets you to demonstrate your understanding of text and context. context. So I'm now going to evaporate like sweat in the Sahara, leave you something a bit more palatable to look on. Best of luck in that exam all. This model paragraph is a response to a Part A style question, looking at the line as if it were part of an extract. This is from Act 1, Scene 5, don't forget. If you don't think this is level 9 quality, you are well overdue a date with the optician. This stuff is milk and honey so far as that examiner is concerned. Here you can see I've reworked Lady Macbeth's line of dialogue to respond to a Part B style question, complete with contextual reference, that's that bottom paragraph, and you'll notice I've kind of couched it in that articulate style of writing that fairly shrieks level 9 with shrill insistence. Let it soak into your eyeballs because it's top spec stuff with every syllable. Enjoy.